Alright, then reset recording.
Yeah.
I just started, so I'm at 30 seconds.
Excellent.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright. I am now comfy.
That's good.
Except I'm not comfy. Let's fucking go. Let's do
That's
this.
bad.
Come on.
Don't rush me. I don't do well under pressure.
But if we speedrun this, we can ruin PM's perfect attendance.
It's so true! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting, wonderful, incredible, excellent episode of DipShips, the legitimate boating podcast. I, as always, am your captain, Calamity Carl, and joining me today are Maritime Medi.
Oh!
And Nautical Nick.
Hello.
PM is asleep or moving or dead.
Or all three.
Probably all three.
A zombie moving furniture and fast asleep. It's perfect. The perfect
narcoleptic
crime.
zombie mover.
That's what my band's called.
I would kind of watch that if it was a slice of life anime.
Right?
Oh,
Sounds like a
like that,
webcomic from the mid-aughts.
How we doing, fellas? You remember the webcomic days, Nick?
I sure fucking do, buddy.
What
Sometimes I
terrible
miss those
times.
days.
I don't. That was terrible.
I don't know, I just miss
We were just talking about them earlier.
Shit, you're right. The drunkduck.com family reunion.
Hell yeah.
We were just talking about, we should see how many people we can get together from those days.
The Poons Tavern family reunion.
I know at least two that I could grab, but
Oh.
I don't know if I want everyone.
What the fuck does that
That's
mean?
fair.
I don't know, there were some obvious winners, and then there were some people I'm happy to leave in the past.
Oof. Agree, but oof. Well,
Nick, you're gonna have to share that tea.
I mean, you know most of these people.
you're going to have to share that tea on the reunion cast in front of them.
Oh, God.
I fucking always hated you. Why is it?
That one scene, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're
You're
cool,
cool.
fuck you.
Who wants to go first with their weeks?
I'm not going to be able to stall very long, because my week kind of sucked. I could go, though.
I mean, if you wanna.
So, counting, basically, everything I've done this week, excluding, small talk exchanging 2 sentences with my mom when she came home from work. Recording this podcast is the 3rd time this week I've talked to other human beings.
Oh, jealous.
I have been so isolated just doing my own thing this week, which was great for me, but not great for content.
So I wish that was me.
I acquired and beat Midnight Suns, which it's such a hard thing because I had fun and also I would not recommend it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's I enjoyed the very beginning because I like card games, and I don't know a lot of these secondary characters they brought in, the less famous Marvel heroes. So I was watching the cutscenes and getting to know them, and then by the time I was about halfway through the game, I knew them, and the story of the game is not that good, and there's a lot of repetitive stuff because the story missions are fine, but if you want to get, it's also got the friendship levels you have to get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you want to
social
get
linking.
friendship, if you want to social link all your favorite Marvel superheroes and also Nico, then you just do repeat grindy missions to make the days advance so you can keep praying the game lets you hang out with them for 7 points. And this really got bad at the end of the game because, within the last 10 missions, they give you 2 more heroes that just start at friendship level 1 and you have to get them all the way to max. While you've had the whole game to do that with everyone else.
Bro.
One of the heroes they give you is literally immediately before the final mission. And I'm like, oh, so I can't beat the game until I spend 2 in-game weeks farming friendship with spoiler hero. I don't think anyone gives a shit, but I'm not going to say it just in case. Yeah, it was fun. I definitely wouldn't drop the $60 on it right now if I hadn't already done that.
Well, who's the fool that did that? Nick?
Yeah. But, like, I don't know. I've spent 58 hours in game, so I've almost spent as many hours as I spent dollars on it.
That's okay.
Like I said, I didn't do a lot this week except this.
That's acceptable, I suppose.
I also watched the second season of Alice in Borderlands, which I think has killed any interest I had in Alice in Borderlands.
Isn't that... I don't even know what that is, actually.
It started as a manga. I didn't know it was a manga when I started watching it as a Netflix live-action show.
Oh, that's all you have to say.
Yeah. This dude, like, runs away from the cops with his buddies. They go hide in a bathroom, and when they come out of the bathroom, everyone is gone, and they're in another world. It's still their world, but it's, like, different, and there's only a handful of people here, and they're all people who have been trapped in this other world. And they have to play survival games. Not like the Hunger Games, but like...
Squid Games.
Yeah, they have to play Squid Games, basically. And every time you win, you extend the amount of days you get to stay alive. And if you run out of days, a satellite laser kills you from space.
Oh.
What?
That was most of the first season, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And by the end of the first season, they, like, have joined an organization that has a way to get out of the world. And it was, like, building up to some cool stuff. And the second season throws all of that away.
Oh.
It's all gone. The last episode is a little longer than the others, and they fake out end the show 4 times. Because, like, they're talking to someone who's supposed to know everything about, like, the actual mysteries they've been trying to unravel this whole time. And they just make up 4 fake stories before the show actually ends. They're like, no, this is actually, like, 10,000 years in the future, and you're all in virtual reality. You asked for these Squid Games. And they were like, wow, really? No. But actually, you're mentally insane, you're in a hospital, and the accident wasn't your fault. It's been 10 years. Wow, really? No.
Alright, but that would be pretty funny in any other circumstance.
Yeah.
If he was just fucking with them.
If this wasn't, like, the series finale, actually, of a, like, quote-unquote drama, I'd be like, aha, funny. But this just sucked. I had pulled up the manga at some point. I was like, I really am interested in this. Maybe I'll read it. But this is the actual ending of the manga, and I don't care anymore.
Oh.
Like, there were some things changed, but this was the real ending, and I hate it.
That sucks.
I may eventually look into the fact that it has 2 sequels, and I may look into those, but, like, I don't know. I have so much I would rather do than do that at this point. Speaking of things I would rather do...
Me.
Hey. I can't go to New York, though. It's expensive.
He can't get fucked because he can't come to you.
Yeah. So I mentioned last time that I was watching Dragon Ball Super. Yeah. And I was making really good progress. I went through Universe 6 really fast. And then the 6 episodes that branch Universe 6 to the Future Trunks saga, I have not gotten through. They're really bad. It's like, apparently an anime-only arc, so I'm probably just going to skip it when I sit down to watch again. Where it's called Copy Vegeta arc. And he, like, gets eaten by a jelly, and the jelly turns into Vegeta.
I remember this, yes.
I do not.
It was a big thing because they got Vegeta's original voice actor to come back to voice the slime in the English dub.
I didn't know.
So it was like a huge thing people were freaking out about because they're like, the actual original voice, holy shit!
Yeah, this episode sucked, though.
Well, I mean...
They're really not good.
To each their own, and you're just fucking wrong.
It's also maybe the fact that I can't get the nostalgia hit because Crunchyroll only has it subbed.
Oh, lol.
So it's like the same Vegeta voice actor I've been hearing this whole time, except he's made of jelly.
Are you gonna say it like that?
Yeah!
Oh.
Yeah, that's been most of my week. Other than that, I just did a little bit of Dungeons & Dragons stuff like usual, and then sat here reading books. Yeah.
I really want to do a Space Kings campaign really badly.
What is a Space Kings? Tell me more.
You know about Space Kings. You were here when we had Kevin on.
I wasn't.
I thought you were. I thought you were here for Kevin Cole.
I was not.
Oh. Well, Space Kings is like D&D, but instead of dice, what if you flipped cards for your checks?
I'm in.
You know, the face cards are successes, the jokers are failures, and everything else is just sort of there.
Yeah, I'm super down for this, actually.
Go and get your copy of the book today at spacekings.space.
Is that real?
Yes, it is. There you go, Kevin. You got a free plug today.
I love those fucking domains. I
There
love
you go,
our
Kevin. Give us
dipships.boats.
$15 for that plug.
Damn.
You give me a little quickie behind this. All right, so
Money back.
what happened this week?
For me?
I meant for me.
Sure.
I can't remember.
Oh.
Unless
Because
you
I
wanna,
also didn't do Jack and Dick this week.
you want to talk about your Jack and Dick, your dick jacking.
I could talk a lot about that.
I mean, alright, so I went to work,
Mm-hmm.
and then I didn't go to work for 3 days,
Yeah.
I was gonna
Then I
say,
went
you
to
better
work
not
for 3
be
days.
fucking...
Mm-hmm.
and now it's today.
It sure is. Good talk.
Tell them that thing what you told me.
Oh,
What thing did I tell you?
you withholding secrets?
The thing about what you said to your coworker when you were scanning the things.
Oh, right, the one funny thing that I did.
Oh my god.
So I was, so you know, it's a store,
Yeah.
and there's, like, all the tags that go on the shelves for all the prices.
Yeah.
And a whole shelf was missing them, and the dude was like, I don't know how to do this. I'm like, oh, it's easy. So I just grab his little computer, and I start doing it, and I'm like halfway through reprinting the whole shelf, and it's automatic at that point. And one of the bosses walks over, and he's like, wait, how do you know how to do that? And I'm like, oh, it's because I'm gay.
What?
And then I just sort of give the little computer back to the guy whose job it was, and I walk away without explaining myself.
I'm gonna need you to explain yourself.
I know how to do that because I'm gay.
How are these related?
You don't understand.
I don't.
I guess
And
you
I'm
must
gay.
not be gay.
I'm so confused.
Can't believe
Don't
you're
worry,
a fake
so were
gay,
they.
Nick. I told Nettie that they have to just start saying that for everything.
That's what I'm going to say for everything now.
Like
is
driving a
good excuse.
forklift, and they're like, you know how to use a forklift? Yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah, that's because I'm gay.
Gives you a lot of benefits you wouldn't have otherwise.
Exactly.
So true. Protects you from fire damage.
It's true.
Electricity's still very effective, though.
Oh, absolutely. You can
It's
shock
super
fucking
effective.
death.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw Puss
how
in
we
Boots
lost
this
Timmy.
week.
Oh god, I really want to see that. It looks so good.
Maddie, were you done with your week?
Yes, I'm done.
Oh.
Damn it! Halfway there!
You're really gonna say that to an old man who literally just came home from the hospital?
Oh, what
Damn.
happened?
What happened, Grandpa?
I was moving stuff into the new apartment,
You were right.
Yeah.
and I threw my back out, like to the
Ooh.
point where
Oh, no.
I could not walk
Oh,
or stand
no.
up straight.
Didn't we talk about this last week that you were going to get movers?
Yeah, and
Did
then I
you?
got an estimate on the movers, and they said anywhere between $1,200 and $1,600.
Oh.
What the fuck?
And I went, fuck you, I'll move the shit myself. So far so good. I've been moving like small bags of stuff, and I just have this small bedside dresser. It's not very heavy, completely empty. Like, okay, I'll take this today. It'll be the first quote-unquote big piece of furniture.
Mm-hmm.
Get up the stairs, no problem. 2 flights, easy peasy, no problem. Put the dresser drawer like right in front of my door. Reach in my pocket to pull out my keys.
Threw your back out, reaching down to the pocket.
Pretty much.
It's
like,
always
no,
the
I
stupidest
threw my
ways.
back out, putting the dresser drawer down.
Oh.
And then when I reached in to my pocket for the keys and went to like stand up straight, I couldn't.
Oh.
And then I couldn't walk. I could barely breathe at that fucking point. So I called an ambulance. So now I'm down $200 for using an ambulance.
God, imagine if
Ugh.
ambulances were only $200. I wish to live in this fantasy world you call Kanata.
Yeah.
And I just got home from the hospital about 15 minutes ago.
Jesus Christ.
That
So sorry
sucks
I'm
ass.
late.
You better be. Was your phone off? Or is it not charged?
My phone's dead.
Yeah,
All right,
not
that's it then.
Because I had about 30% when I initially called the hospital about 6 hours ago.
That sounds about right. Well, hey, you're home now?
I'm
Yeah.
home now. I can somewhat stand up straight.
I was going to ask
Right.
how you felt, like if you felt any better.
I'm numb.
That's
They've,
I think a positive here.
They've given me some good shit and a
Oh.
prescription to the good shit. But this is a temporary fix because the reason why I threw my back out is because my fucking bolts are misaligned, and I was supposed to get them fucking tightened like fucking 3-4 years ago at this point, and I've just kept pushing it off.
Not anymore.
And yeah, it's getting to the point where this is going to happen more frequently, and unless I go under the knife again.
Unless you go to your
I love Trauma
your
Center.
auto mail mechanic.
Yeah, it would definitely be cheaper if I did that option. Actually,
Auto
would
mail
it?
spine.
Well, anyway. So yeah, that's me.
Well,
Oh,
the good
go
news
Elsie.
is, we're still in weeks, and we had just finished one.
Nice, awesome. Okay,
So you
I'll
could
Yeah,
just step on.
let me summarize Nick's and Meddy's weeks for you.
Yeah, we didn't really do shit.
I see.
This is what happened.
So yeah, not a whole lot has happened. with
Something
me.
happened. I was gay.
That's true.
That's
Meddy was
true.
gay.
Pretty much just slowly moving stuff into the apartment, and now gonna continue doing that, but even more slowly. And then hopefully guilt trip one of my family members to help carry the big shit for me now.
You get 'em.
Let's see what else. Oh, before I started moving shit today, I finished Mob Psycho Season 3.
Nice.
It is
Peak.
it is very good, and that's all I'm allowed to say because Misha will not get off her ass and watch fucking anime. So I gotta be, can't spoil Misha on anything. Oh, what am I to do? My editor doesn't watch shit.
So did you see the My Hero stuff then?
No, I am behind on My Hero now. I'm
No,
letting it
I
build
meant
back up.
Misha talking about My Hero.
Yes, that's exactly why I pointed out what I just pointed out. It's like, I gotta tiptoe around everything.
Oh, damn.
Like, look, Misha, easy fix for you. While you're listening me spoil the shit, just watch the shit that I'm currently spoiling. Whilst I'm spoiling it. Easy fix.
You know,
You talk so much faster than anime airs.
honestly though, if we're like, all right, I'm gonna start talking about the new season of Mob Psycho, pause it and watch like 3 episodes.
God.
Come back in an hour, you know.
Okay, cliff notes.
Uh-huh.
The most non-spoilery cliff notes that I can give.
I mean, I haven't seen it either, but also I'm not gonna for a while.
I'm glad everything that happened with Dimple happened.
Oh, he's still around. Nice.
What else? The stuff in the final episode was cool with Regan, and boy, those alien episodes were some fucking budget saving shit. Because holy shit, the fucking animation quality took a bit of a dip.
I think you're just being mean and cantankerous.
Damn.
Yes, but also it looked like garbage for 2 episodes, which makes sense considering what it was leading up to. It's like, no, let's save our budget here so we can pour the rest of it in these last few episodes.
I mean, you've looked like shit for like more than 2 episodes. We haven't said
whoa,
anything. but-
whoa. He hasn't looked homeless on DipShips in like 14 episodes.
No, the recent episodes I look like shit. I'm wearing the same Kirby shirt for like fucking 3 weeks in a row. It's not a good look. I'm very disheveled. I'm very in a mess about. I'm
You
pretty sure
slowly
in those
become
episodes,
homeless core again.
Listen, man, I'm trying to come up to bat for you. You can't just throw yourself under the bus.
No, I
You're not
going
gonna be able to get
bus.
back
What
up.
are you talking? I've been under this proverbial bus for the last decade. All right, I've grown comfortable under here.
It's warm.
I've enjoyed the smells now.
Yes, the exhaust right on his face. Great.
I'm a
It's
little
warm.
gasoline boy sucking up your juices.
No.
So yeah, Mob Psycho, good, wrapped up in a way that it's like, great, I don't need any more of this. It'd be cool, but I'm content.
You know, it was a
Very-
really nice bow on top, wrapped up ending.
Just the perfect ending. Couldn't ask
Hell
for
yeah.
more.
That's always good. Nice and satisfying.
Let's see. I do have a note on my phone that I forgot to write into the actual notes proper. Right. Okay. So at work, I've talked about the security personnel,
Yeah.
specifically this one jackass named Robert.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you, Robert.
So okay,
Just starts
we
crying.
have a new hire, right? A newer hire, and he's fine.
Sure.
Not that many complaints.
We'll
Ever
call him
since
Bobbert.
ever since the one guy went back to his home country and is probably not going to be back until May, we need to have a new guy to hold the fort until he comes back. So we have this new guy, and everything has been fine for the last, oh god, how long has he been working for me? Like about a month and a half. And then all of a sudden, in 5 days, shit just starts hitting the fan.
Oh, good.
And now, because of the actions of this new kid, we might all end up being fired because this one security officer has a stick shoved so far up his ass, I'm surprised he's not chewing on wood. So, it starts off like this. Kid is taking out garbage on his floor, which is the 3rd floor, which is where security is.
Sure.
In the security area, there was a trash can directly behind security. Now, security is watching the kid as he's taking garbage, and the kid finds it looks like a pencil case in the garbage. So the kid goes, "Hey, I'm in school. I still use things like pencil cases. I'm going to take this pencil case," because it was clearly in the garbage. So he does that. Security sees him, calls him out on it immediately, going, hey, just because it's in the garbage doesn't mean it's yours.
But it's garbage.
But it's garbage, right? Okay. We've established that it's garbage.
Yeah.
All right. So before we leave, we need to show security our bags to make sure that we didn't steal shit, right?
Sure.
So the kid opens his bag, and the pencil case is still in there. And he goes, no, you're not taking that. You're leaving that here with me. And it goes, fine. So it turns out the pencil case is not just a pencil case. The pencil case was, in fact, a makeup case that was stolen from the store.
Oh.
And I guess it had content. I guess it had contents in it, but the contents were stolen, and the case itself was thrown in the garbage. Meaning that for it to be in that area at the back, because that is the employee entrance, it was one of the motherfucking employees that did it, or a guest of an employee, whatever.
Oh god.
So all suspicion is immediately falling on the actual store and not us, the third party that comes in and cleans the store. But because of the fucking jackass security guard, despite seeing the kid pick it out of the trash, goes, oh no, he's clearly under the investigation also. Because he tried to take the empty case. Okay. All right. So there's this. This was at the beginning of the week. This was like fucking Monday. Wednesday. Fast forward to Wednesday. In the lunchroom in 3rd floor, there is a table with a bunch of fucking posters on it. Of some like some sale or some like the Year of Smiley, some brand that's been going on for like 25 years. I don't know. It's stupid. It's got some fucking smiley face on it. Either way, there's like 5 or 6 different kinds of posters, and right in the middle of the posters, there's a sign saying "free posters." Okay.
See, now it feels like bait.
Yeah.
Now I don't trust it.
There's like hundreds of posters with a sign in the middle saying "free posters." We get there early enough to see like people leaving and taking free posters. So I agree with you at first. Like, it's like, this seems like bait, but no, we can confirm these are free posters, free to whoever works there.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't work there. You're a contractor.
You see? Medi's learning.
Oh,
so,
no.
The kid who
God
found the
damn
case goes, ooh, free posters. I'm going to take a couple of posters.
Oh,
Same kid.
Takes the fucking posters, rolls them up, puts them in a bag.
I don't even feel like this is his fault.
As he's leaving, he goes, the security, same security, goes, hey, what's in that bag? Opens it, bunch of posters. Bunch of the free posters.
Yeah.
And goes, no, you can't take those.
They're free fucking posters. Fuck you.
Who said you can take those? Oh,
the sign.
The sign that says free posters?
God.
And now several emails later to me, my supervisor, my boss's boss, over this fucking stink, over this jackass, going, oh no, even though it says free posters, doesn't mean it's free for them. Then put a fucking disclaimer at the bottom.
Get an asterisk.
Free for everybody except the janitors.
Free for everybody except
third-party
PM.
companies. Look, it's funny. I saw the posters and I went, these are stupid posters. Except that one. That one's actually kind of okay. I might take that one. Completely forgetting, and then as I'm about to leave, I get hit with the stink of, oh, but the free posters, though.
God.
So this poor kid, under the scrutiny and now hawk-eyedness of Robert, the jackass security officer. And it's funny. Yesterday, as I was leaving work, the weekend security officer goes, so what's this I hear about some posters? and we go back and forth for like half an hour. Like, I'm off the clock at this point, and I'm just enthralled with the conversation with this other security guard. Because apparently, Robert has had this problem for, like, years. Because these two have been working together for years.
God damn it.
Where it's like, yeah, and the dude is desperately trying not to say... He wants to say negative things, but not say them in a negative way.
Uh-huh.
So I'm kind of, like, filling in the blanks for him, where he's like, I want to talk shit, but I'm not allowed to talk shit, so I'm talking shit for him. It's like, oh, so he's really dedicated to his craft. It's like, yeah, he's dedicated to the craft.
God.
No, it seems like everybody hates the guy, even his coworkers just don't like him. It's
Fucking
like,
as they should.
over some petty bullshit of, okay, I understand the case because it was stolen.
Well,
but
okay.
Can you really blame that on the kid when he just picks out
Yeah.
a random fucking thing out of the trash?
Like,
Yeah,
I'll
really.
give him the fact that he wants to have the investigation about the case, you can't take it home. But you don't need to include the kid in the investigation.
When like, he is on camera just pulling the fucking thing out of the garbage.
God.
And then the posters...
The
They were
posters...
free fucking posters! They were labeled free! It didn't say a limit to how many. It didn't say who could take them. It just says free fucking posters. And there's hundreds of posters. No one is taking the fucking posters. This one kid who's like, oh, posters, went to go and take the free posters. And is getting fucking scrutinized.
God. I'm mad for him. I'm really mad for this kid.
Personally, I think he should be fired by execution squad.
The kid?
Yeah, he should be executed by firing squad and die.
Damn.
Yeah, how dare he steal from the company? The company needs that money, don't you know?
They could save a lot of money if they murdered
Now, Carl,
Robert.
How dare this fucking kid steal those free posters for anyone?
Now, Carl,
Yeah.
That hurts Musk's bottom line.
while it is fucked up what you said, Carl,
Mhm.
I'm inclined to agree with you because, first off, I hate this fucking kid. He stole the last slice of cake during the Christmas party, and that was my fucking slice. I called dibs on this fucking cake, but the short stack motherfucker went, ooh, nom cake, and fucking ate the last piece of cake.
Damn.
Nom cake.
I've known this kid for 11 minutes, and I am his sole defender.
I also...
I don't know.
So the kid goes also by like 4 names. All
Sure.
of them unpronounceable by my tongue. So I've just been calling him the new guy for like the last month and a half.
I mean, it's
Like,
still
yeah.
accurate.
Like whenever my boss texts me, it's like, "Who's on the schedule today?" It's like, "Oh, it's me, Elias, Hector, and the new guy."
Does your
I
boss
hope-
know the name?
I don't think he does either,
Great
because whenever we talk about him, it's always the new guy. It's always the new guy.
Oh my God.
If he has called him by name, it just comes out like fucking like Clithonian tongues, and it just like in one ear out the other.
God.
Yeah, I just hope that this case with this jackass Robert does not progress further than this. Because he's already said, that kid's on thin ice. One more quote-unquote offense, and he's out of here. But considering I talked to the weekend security guy, it seems like he was on our side, and now he's going to send emails to his manager, which is the manager of all security, and hopefully, like, I think he's trying to get Robert fired.
Good.
And honestly, good. Good. I think that's it. Let's see. I don't have any duck updates, unfortunately.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh, duct tape.
Like, it's to the point where it's like, I want the construction people to paint over the duck just so I can get some new updates.
So you can get more duck.
Yeah, so I can get more duck, but it's like, no, they've left it. Ever since the last painting job, they haven't gone back to touch it. Let's see, do I have anything that I took pictures of? No, I do not. Yeah, so I am done. That's all I did.
Fair enough.
All right. Interesting.
Carl, did you remember what happened?
No.
Oh.
I watched Puss in Boots,
Oh, right.
the new one. That's a
Oh,
really
how's-
good movie.
Ah.
And the funniest thing is that Jordan, our dear friend, former
Uh-huh.
co-host, went into Casey's Server the Damage and was posting about, the movie,
Sure.
and posted a spoiler about the wolf character.
Great.
And I went, hey guys, is this thing that Jordan just said a spoiler so I can be mad at him for it? And our friend Ultima was just like, no, I mean, you need the context, but otherwise. And I was like, yeah, no, I figured out the context because of the fucking trailer. It's already fucking ruined for me.
Jordan, why is it always you? You're always spoiling shit. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter if it's on Twitter. It doesn't matter if it's on private Discords.
Damn.
You're always spoiling shit. You need to get better at that, son.
That was very funny. And I was just like, okay, well, it's fine because I ended up watching it anyway. Jordan pulled me aside. He's like, we're going to watch the movie. And then we did.
Hell yeah.
How was it?
It was good. It's a really good movie. Very well animated. Probably one of the best 3D animated movies I've seen this year.
Yeah, I saw just one of the... I don't think it was a trailer. I think it was like the intro scene of the wolf character at like a bar or something. Like I saw a clip on Twitter. It's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah. The switching between how many frames they use in animation is really nice.
16, 24, and 20. Like,
It's super cool. I really want to watch this movie.
Apparently people really want to fuck that wolf.
Oh,
What?
yeah, baby.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to get dicked by that wolf.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, he's so fucking hot.
Yeah, okay. All right, buddy, take that knot.
So, we were told earlier this past week
Sure.
at work that, since they just had the board meeting, that they were going to be confirming the people that they were hiring for us finally.
Thank God.
We would finally have our assistant head custodian at night, and we would finally have another cleaner to replace the one who just left in November.
So how many of those things have happened?
None.
Mm.
They said, yeah, it'll be confirmed, and they'll be here Monday. And then Friday came, and I was like, so we're getting new guys Monday, right? And they went, oh, well, you see,
God damn it.
the guy they wanted to go with for the assistant head position, they don't really like him that much now. So they might go with another guy. And I was like, okay, what about the cleaner? Well, the guy that they were gonna put in the position
See, the
might
thing
be
is-
putting in for a custodian position somewhere, so they're holding off on that. And I'm like, tell them to stop holding off on shit. They've held off on giving us an extra guy for over a fucking year already.
Yeah.
Oof.
No, you gotta stop cursing
Aggravating.
at them or you're gonna lose your job.
Aggravating. I have not snapped on anyone in that building since I've started. I have been so close so many fucking times. I'm like practicing the patience of a fucking saint while everyone's around, except for the one time before the fucking Christmas break where one of the teachers just put a bunch of boxes outside of his room after I'd finished cleaning all of the garbage and filled his garbage up again. And I very loudly in the middle of the hallway just shouted, I hope your wife fucking leaves you and your kids hate you when you die alone.
Did he respond?
No, he wasn't. No one was there.
Oh, okay.
The only people who could hear it are anyone who was watching the cameras.
Oh, the cameras don't have audio,
Some
silly.
dude in a security
No,
office
they
is like,
definitely-
you tell him.
They definitely do. Oh, man. Fucking, what else happened this week? I feel like there was more.
Drugs.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, the drugs owl visited?
So, I finally got the screen replacement for my Game Boy Advanced SP, and I swapped out the old screen with the new one. It's very nice. I have the video that you can look at. It's it's a really nice screen. You know, it looks good. It works well. I had to open it up again to fix the speaker a little bit because the speaker was a little fucked up, but you know.
And how goes the soldering?
There was no
I-
soldering needed for it.
I did see a bunch of tweets about the battery stuff.
Oh, those are for the actual games themselves, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The actual like games you have to
Motherfucker, you got MBT on your screen, him in a sharp-ass mouth. How dare you jump scare me with MBT?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I had
What do you mean?
I had a similar moment this week where I forget what you tweeted exactly, but I found out that MBT is your wallpaper.
It was that video.
It's this video?
Yeah, and then I responded with
White woman jump scare, but it's
like
MBT.
I thought you just had like a video paused, but no.
No.
This is just your fucking desktop.
No, I was like, what would be a funny bit to put in the background while I'm talking about this Game Boy Advance? And I was like, yeah, this works. This sharp mouth the white boy will work.
Oh man.
Oh, fucking funny as hell. But yeah, the screen looks good. I've been using it a lot because I grabbed my copy of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy and I started a new profile and I have been playing it nonstop. I played it last night until 6 a.m.
Nice.
I love this for you.
I lost control of my life.
Been there. Still am.
Oh, mood.
Bastion Masao is a cheating son of a bitch and I hate him.
You ever get that urge to play like fucking 25-year-old games?
Yes.
Out of nowhere, out of the blue?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Like that happened to me a couple weeks ago where all of a sudden I just had this urge to play Monster Rancher Explorer for the Game Boy.
Oh god, I haven't heard of that in forever.
And
I thought you were going to say... Oh, go ahead.
In an afternoon, I beat the entire fucking thing, all fucking
Holy
60
shit.
levels.
That
That shit was a lot harder back in the day when I was a kid. And I just fucking
most things are like that.
flew by it. It was
Do you guys
great.
remember
I loved it.
that PlayStation 1 Monster Hunter game where you could put, like, audio CDs in the PS1 and it would give you a monster based on the
Monster
CD
Rancher.
you put in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that did what it did, but I fucking bugged the shit out of my parents for all of their CDs so I could get monsters.
You see, I didn't actually have any of those Monster Rancher games. What I did have was that little shitty, like, fake PET that they had that, like, you scanned the barcodes on the things in the stores and they gave you monsters.
I wanted that when I was a kid.
Yeah, I got
don't
one of
work.
those and it fucking sucked. I hated it.
Damn.
It looks cool.
Does it make fun sounds?
Kinda. And I
So-
also, what was up?
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
No, tell me, PM.
Use your words.
I wanted to talk about Digivices because I remember back in the day there was that Digivice that came with cards that you can scan and
Yeah.
whatever a card you scanned, you got that Digimon.
Oh,
I always had cards of it, but I could never get my hands on the actual fucking Digivice.
I had it neither, but I thought they were super cool.
question, are you talking about the ones from the third season or series?
So the one where they turn into the Digimon?
No, not third season, because third season is where you just swiped a card. That one I had. No, there was one where it's like it had the cards had a barcode, and you could scan the barcode with the top of the Digivice.
That's probably 4 then. That's probably Frontiers.
Yes, yes, I believe it was 4.
All for one world, there's a world for us all.
Hey, that opening goes hard.
It does.
It goes very fucking hard.
It goes way too fucking hard. I miss Digimon.
Me too.
Only
I mean,
sometimes.
Is it
It's
dead?
still
Do they still
around.
do things?
I know it is.
Yeah,
It's still around.
there's a whole fucking, like, I think it's like 50 episodes in currently,
Oh shit,
Digimon
really?
Ghost Game, I believe
Yeah,
it's
the
called.
horror one.
Oh.
Yeah, and I've heard very good things about it. Like,
Huh.
ours spoke highly of it.
Also, I think they just started the card game back up after revamping it, and it's been fucking popping off.
Goddamn. Might have to get back into Digimon.
A shout out to my friend Kev Bobbitt, who's been very much into it, and a bunch of other trading card games, and has been like, you need to get on that Digimon kick, man. Digimon on the One Piece card game, you gotta get on it. And I'm like, I'm already buying enough cardboard garbage with Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
Okay, is the One Piece card game good?
I've heard very good things about it.
I didn't
I'm
know
very
it was
excited.
like actually playable.
It seems like, yeah.
Huh.
It's crazy.
Well, until there's an online version of it, we'll just
Yeah.
wait until the tabletop simulator version of it exists.
Oh, I'm gonna buy cards, and I'm gonna just stare at the art and go, I like these.
Yeah, but I mean, for all the rest of us that don't want to buy cardboard.
Yeah. I used Tabletop Simulator to play Star Wars Destinies. Does anyone remember that card game?
I'll top
No.
your fucking
Yes,
table.
but only for bad reasons.
It's a card game that also uses dice, so storing it was a nightmare.
Oh,
It was fun though. I kind of miss it.
You know what else I did this week?
Eh.
I got a guitar amp in.
Oh shit!
I took out my old guitar and I've been learning it slowly.
Hell yeah!
Yay!
Gonna have to fucking get hella calluses.
I mean, I already have a good couple from work.
Different calluses though.
Yeah,
Oh.
you need the specific ones.
Yep.
Because, like, yeah, there's the ones, like, right at the base of your fingers and, like, on the base right side of your thumb from fucking holding mops and shit. But
Unless
those
you get
are
like
the ones-
latex-coated strings.
Yeah,
Sure.
those are not the right ones you need for guitar playing.
Eh,
You need
I mean,
them right
you can
on your
use them,
fingertips.
they just don't sound so good.
I was sitting there holding it and I'm like twisting one of the knobs and it's like loose. And I look at Medi, I'm like, why is this one loose? And we opened it up and it's like, oh, the glue melted.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No glue.
I mean, that'll do it.
So we went to glue it down. I'm like, oh, we don't have any like hard like concrete glue or anything
Yeah,
to just like keep it
fast-drying
down.
glue.
So we just put Elmer's.
And it didn't work.
Oh,
It worked.
Oh, it worked? It
worked.
doesn't spin freely anymore?
It doesn't spin freely. I'm sure if I move it hard enough, it'll just fucking break off. But
We gotta get some Gorilla Glue or something.
yeah, I gotta keep that shit on there tighter.
get a rubber mallet.
No, I mean I'm gonna put it in my car, but not for the guitar.
Yes, for the guitar.
No.
That's how
No,
you
no.
tune.
Doing, doing, doing.
And yesterday I played One Piece Odyssey for a bit.
Yeah, I've
Got through
seen...
the first chapter.
So I watched a stream of that for about an hour. The graphics were very off-putting at first, but you do get used to them really fast.
It's funny
And it
that
looks
everyone on the crew looks really good, and then you get to Luffy, and he just looks like a normal person wearing a Luffy helmet.
Oh.
Oof.
It's uncanny. It was the same thing in World Seeker, the previous game.
Mhm.
It's like, why does he just look so off? Everyone else looks fine, and Luffy's just like, what the fuck are you? You're
It's
not
a little
human.
weird.
Blow.
He's not that weird proportionally to everyone else.
He's
so-
not at all. It's just something about him in a slightly more realistic looking style is fucked.
That's because, of what he is.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, even when he's not stretching, he still looks like that.
Yeah. It's weird. But the game's good. Have you guys ever played any of the GameCube games? The shitty, weird fighting games they had?
Like
Unfortunately.
one.
Yeah, the ones that
only
were like the arena fighters.
The only One Piece game I've played is the side-scrolling beat-em-up for the Game Boy Advance.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
That one was
didn't remember
fantastic.
that
I
was
don't
a
know what you're
thing.
talking about.
Oh, well, I guess it was fantastic.
I loved it.
Wow. So, in those games, they have like a rock, paper, scissors mechanic for like attacks,
Yeah.
where it's like technique beats power, speed beats technique, power beats speed. And they brought that back for this, but for it being an RPG.
Uh-huh.
So it's like you have all of your characters are a different type. Like Luffy, Chopper, and Sanji are power. Zoro and Robin are technique.
Huh.
And Usopp and Nami are speed. Those are like the crew members they really start you with when you get into the game proper.
Uh-huh.
Because it's an anime game where they start you off with all of your shit. So you start at like level 40, and then you get to a point where they're like, "Oh, this girl touched you, and cubes came out of you, so now you're not as strong."
Yeah, that's about where I stopped watching the stream. I was like, okay, I get it. I'm gonna get this game now.
Anime.
And it's like, "Oh, all right, well, now you're level 1."
Yeah, we got Metroided.
When you say RPG, you mean like a turn-based RPG?
It's a
Like a
turn-based
turn-based RPG.
Oh.
Like for Persona 5.
That's why
Yeah.
I want it.
It's actually really cool, and there's like different in the fighting arena. There's like different areas where it's like, here's this group fighting these two enemies, this group fighting this enemy, like that. And the nice thing about that is that if you move to another area, it doesn't eat your turn. You just move there to do an action. And if you swap characters, because the character in that area is weak against whatever they're fighting against, it doesn't take up your turn at all. You can just keep going.
Nice.
It's really like forgiving and nice with that.
I was gonna say, how are you finding it, like, just challenge-wise? I've heard it's, like, incredibly easy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy, but it's not like in a unenjoyable way.
Mm-hmm.
It's been good.
I've seen one mod for it that exists so far. I'm sure there's more, but I've only heard of one. And
Mhm.
literally all it does is add difficulty.
That's
I'm
pretty
like,
funny.
I might get that.
I mean, like you start off fighting like the same 5 fucking enemies. It's ugly squirrels, fucking weird looking mime monkeys with big heads, bats, some nasty little like freak conch creatures, and then like occasionally a penguin.
And the first boss is a King Kong.
I got into the first actual dungeon, and it was like, here's this little hidden room where you can get a secret treasure, and there was like this big electric beetle in there, and I was like, that thing looks scary, and I fucking killed it in 2 hits.
Oh gosh.
And I was like, oh,
That thing was not that scary, turns
well,
out.
that thing fucking sucks.
Yeah, no, it looks really interesting from what I've seen, even the way that you like regain your abilities, because like you know, you just get the cubes. And you get your powers back. You get them like a chunk at a time.
Get the cube.
Yeah, but then you can also like assign fragments to the skills you want to rank up better.
Yes.
It's cool. It's very interesting. I think they put more work into this than they had to, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
because people would buy it regardless.
It's a very good game, and I highly recommend it.
I'm almost done downloading it, literally as we speak.
Could I play it without ruining One Pum?
I am
probably
uncertain.
not. No,
Without,
because it goes through arcs.
well, it's its
Okay.
own thing. It has like
No,
quote,
but it
unquote,
goes through
movie
like some of the
characters.
past arcs.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, it goes through like well, not like completely through them. They're like
Mhm.
you have to relive the memory of the world, but things might happen that didn't happen when you were here originally.
Gotcha. Did not get to that part when I was watching.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily know if it would spoil anything in particular.
Probably better to avoid for now.
Maybe. I'd really have to get a little more into it to see.
It's fine. It would probably be like another one of those games where I'll spend like 40 hours in it and only get up to like chapter 3 and then drop it.
Oh my god, that reminds me.
Like majority of RPGs.
When you were talking about how you did that in Pokemon, when you were like level 40 something before you hit the first gym,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe that still. Like when we were talking about it at the time and you were like, yeah, no, it's like open world, so I went and did all this other shit, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then I sat down and played it, and I was like, if I had to wait to do this before I was level 40, I think I would have lost my mind.
I just really wanted my horse upgrades.
Is this fair?
So I fast tracked it.
It looks like the arcs it goes through are Alabasta, Water 7,
Ooh.
the Battle of Marineford,
Oh.
and Dressrosa.
Okay. Fair enough. If I remember right, they're in there like, this is like set pre the current arc, so it makes sense that it ends at Dressrosa.
And I like freaked out at the start because they were like, you fight this ugly ass looking squirrel, right?
Yeah.
It's really nasty looking. And then one of them just goes, that squirrel, doesn't that remind you of that squirrel from that one island? And I'm like, what fucking island is that they're talking about? And they're like, oh, you mean the island that Shiki had? And I'm like, are you guys talking about the fucking island from the movie Strong World?
They're making it canon.
Are you making Strong World canon through a video game?
Hell yeah.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, that's a question. Is this game canon?
That's a good question.
It is unclear.
Probably still too new.
It's probably just as canon as all of the movies where Oda goes, yes, it is, and everyone goes, so where does it go? And he goes, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Because if I remember right, this came out, 3 days ago?
Yeah, it came out on Friday.
Yeah, so it's still, we're still figuring shit out.
It's a good game. I like it.
Yeah. What's his name? Adio? Cool design? Big fan?
Big muscles.
Don't know what role he has to play, I'll find out.
So far, his role has been sit in the back of my party and do nothing because I kill everything in 2 hits.
Damn. Oof.
And he's just like, don't forget, you've got to kill that big enemy before time runs out. And I'm like, it's already dead. You didn't get to finish saying the line because it's dead already.
God.
I think that was everything in my week.
That's fair. That's fair.
Pretty sure. Anyone got anything else?
I got a cat in my lap all of a sudden.
What the fuck?
Which
Yeah.
one?
The one that's good.
That changes depending on the day, and you know it.
The
Yeah.
one that's good.
It's the old one. The little one is still being a bastard. I guess last thing I could say is, I think it was the 7th, the second, whatever they call it, the second run, basically, of Blue Lock started. It's really fucking good. It's really fucking good.
I think it's very funny that you, of all people, are of course the one that latched onto another soccer anime.
I listen, I'm also 300 chapters deep into a different soccer manga.
God almighty.
Which is also very good, and I could recommend it, but I've said enough.
You're a freak.
Nick,
Yeah,
out of sheer morbid curiosity, when was the last time you kicked a soccer ball?
high school. Actually, no, college.
Okay.
How long ago was that?
Shut up.
2016.
21?
2016.
No, that's not that long ago.
See, the thing about wanting to play soccer is it's a sport that requires 11 people on one team, and I don't have that many friends in real life.
Bro,
Yeah.
a wall and a ball. That's all you need, buddy.
Damn. It's true.
It's not the same.
He wants the camaraderie.
I do.
Screaming out a special move's name before
Team
summoning
sports.
a dragon behind him.
The dream.
Oh, God.
As the goalie summons a giant cat to block it.
It's only a cat sometimes. Other times it's a demon.
See, I wasn't actually referencing the show,
Once it was a chess piece.
but also...
I feel like
See, I was
there's
just
something
making
else.
shit up, but by the sheer nature of that show, it happened.
It's got like, I don't know, 300 episodes or some shit. Everything has happened once.
Yeah, it sure has.
Was there anything? I can't remember if there was anything else. There was a one of the days, like, two kids came running into a room I was cleaning while one of the teachers, the teacher that I cursed to the heavens.
Yeah.
Shat on everything.
Two kids came running, and this guy and this girl, and he just ripped the door open, and he's just like, yeah, don't listen to her. She didn't do anything. She took the money you gave us for this thing, and if we didn't find it, she took the money, she took it, and there's nothing. There was nothing.
What the
And she's
fuck?
just behind him, just shouting like, he's lying, he didn't do anything, he's fucking... And I'm like, these kids grow up so fast. I'm so proud.
Are
That's
you?
right, sir. Keep her down and keep her in her place.
Damn.
That's
No,
fucked
that
up.
is not the real views of this podcast.
I was gonna say Kat was right.
People loved Kat.
It was fun.
Why?
Yeah, she was, she ended up being a smash success.
People fucking loved having her on. Might be one of our best episodes we've done.
It was very funny.
I wouldn't go that far, but...
I
That's
do
why I
like
said
that
Mike.
comment that you posted, Nick, of the... If this was a fighting game, Cat would be that character that's banned from tournaments because they're shit, but they have that one move that's glitched and kills everybody in one
Yeah, the
hit.
joke character. That comment
very accurate
really
description.
destroyed me.
There
Yeah.
was another comment that I saw. Yeah, from Z State. Next time, instead of cat, can we have one of PM's crackheads instead? And then somebody replied, the ink shelf. In spirit, they're the same thing.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Damn.
what's the difference?
So true.
Hey, Patrick, what am I?
I like Scythe Sensei saying, I feel like every episode Nick appears on increases his chances of unfortunately shitting his pants.
It does! It does!
It
As
literally
the only
does.
one left.
He's getting closer and closer to 30.
Yep. One day in the notes channel, you're just gonna see it happened. And we're all gonna
And
know what
I
that
won't
means.
know. Oh.
Oh, man. We need to get back into bets. We need to get back into fucking with each other.
What kind of bets?
Oh,
That's for
yeah.
before
Yeah.
next time. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that
I
was...
wasn't here.
I mean, hey, I had a great time.
I'm sure you did. We're gonna make you lose.
Uh-huh. Hasn't happened yet. I've won, like, what, 6 bets?
Actually, it might be that amount, just about. It's all right. We have Nick now. We can't possibly lose.
What the fuck?
He's got that young boyish charm to him.
Or you had a younger boy on your team, and you still lost.
I don't love it when you phrase it that way.
It's true. In hindsight, I probably could have worded that better, but it's okay. It's fine. People get it. Unless this is the first episode that they've ever listened to, in which
Which case,
I'm not a creep.
no, it's
I
about
promise.
what it sounds like, honestly. I know it sounds bad, and yeah.
It's not great.
We'll think of something. We'll get something going. Oh, hello, it's me, your captain. I'm here now to do this thing, the part of this podcast here, the ad break. Let's read the things. Okay, here we go. If you'd like to keep up to date with the podcast, you want to know what's going on with us in our lives and the podcast and updates and stuff, you can do so by following us on Twitter at DipShipsPod, DipShipsPod. And of course, each of us take two. And of course, each of us individually on Twitter at The Calamity Carl, at GFPPM, at Metorman, and at Echo Fetish. It's EKKO_fetish. If you have any questions or any topics you want to send to us to answer, you can do so by going to questions@dipships.boats, and by that I mean email them. Email them there. Send your emails there. If you want to email, the email's there. You can do that. If you want to support us directly, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod. And you can, do that. Yeah. Support us there financially for things. For $1 a month, you get to listen to episodes of DipShips early. For $5, you get to watch the episodes early and also get to watch episodes of DShips, our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series early. And also you get access to PM versus Anime, our Patreon exclusive series where PM and us react to anime. PM for the first time, usually. $10 and above, I get to thank all of our lovely $10 patrons for all their wonderful support with a shout out here. And I'll do that in a second. But a $20 and $50, hey, if you want to support us for that much, that really helps. You can just recommend different anime for PMVA there. And then you can go and watch it when it comes out, and you can enjoy knowing that you suggested it. Wee! Anyway, time to thank our $10 and above patrons, starting with Altos Diogenes, by Breakdown 707, Bullfrog Jerry, Dr. Perpaka the Purple Paka, Fire Trooper 113, Generic Jackal's voice is passing but is dying. It's Cougar. My name is Jack Cougar. Javier Porksword, Briss Derp, Lordy Fars, Lythander graciously thanks CPU for the luck. Mr. I Like Spam, Nap, PM's Tooth is lost and scared, Ryan Superfan, Scrimbiff. So this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome. The Crossing Fate, Vinegar Ultimax, Wimpy the Grizzly Bear, Wab Wab, a Cyber Dragon Master even as a beginner Yu-Gi-Oh player, and Zombie Slayer 051. And I'd like to thank our $20 patron, Mr. Collector, and our $50 patron, Yellow Yondello. Thank you so much for the support. It means the world to us. It helps us pay all of the people we have to pay to make the series happen. Yay! It helps keeps us afloat, baby, like a boat stew. Haha. You know what else keeps us afloat? Just spreading the podcast around. If you can't afford to financially help us, just spread it. Just talk about it. Word of mouth is good. Hey, podcast sink or swim based on word of mouth. So help us stay afloat. Got that pun 2 times in here, baby. Hell yeah. I'd also like to thank Vidazen on Twitter at _VIDAZEN for our intro song, Starbird, and additional music such as Appetite, Delight, Ride of the Wave, and Seaside used to go into the ad break for Party Boat and for DipShips respectively. I'd also like to thank Shibuya and Shura at Shibuya Gato and at Shura Art for our art assets. Shibuya did the logo, Shura did the thumbnails, and does other art, and they're good, and they do good. I'd also like to thank our editors at The Misher and at Amazing GGG Guy. Misha has been doing the podcast, and people have been loving the edits, by the way, just letting you know. And G has been doing PM vs. Anime for the Patreon series PM vs. Anime. Go sign up for it and watch it. Don't forget that we're also available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and of course the video version on YouTube. We only have one place to watch, but many to listen, so keep your little ears perked up. Keep them ready, Don't forget to check out the Millennium Microphone, Master Saga, and of course our progression series, DShips. They're doing good. People like them. We like them. I hope you all enjoy them. Also, you'll hear about Mill Mike in a hot second, but other than that, I don't know. We have things. We're trying to work on things. We're trying to make things. It's difficult. We're trying our damn best. I'm high as a kite at almost 12:30 in the morning on a Saturday, now a Sunday, and I'm dying. Thank you all for listening to this episode. We hope you all enjoy the rest of the episode. I don't think I missed anything. I'm pretty sure I did everything. Misha, don't yell at me, please. I'm sorry.
Hello. If you're listening to this podcast, then you're either a big fan of boats or a big fan of listening to friends goof off for a few hours. Well then, I have excellent news for you. Yu-Gi-Oh! The show has plenty of boats. And the Millennium Microphone is a podcast where four friends rewatch the show with boats and also goof off for a few hours every other week. It features that Carl guy that you've been listening to here, along with Shora, BioRoxas, and me, Shibuya Gato. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Podbean. We also have a Patreon to see how many seasons people will force us to watch, so go check that out too at patreon.com/Millennium Mic. If you don't know how to spell millennium, that's 2 L's, 2 N's, and then an MIC at the end. Or you could just Google us. I guess that works too. See you there.
Do we want to get to questions?
Sure.
No, let's give it another half hour before we get to questions.
Oh,
To
okay.
grind Misha's gears.
Okay.
Yeah. So how about the Mets?
The Mets, baby! Let's go Mets! 1986 can't happen again! Come on, baby! Let's go Mets!
I like them.
You're right there.
Nice colors.
Yeah, yellow and green.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
That's not at all.
What?
That's not at all. That's not at all what the Mets are.
I would probably also be laughing if I actually knew what the colors were, but I don't, so I'm just gonna go with Nick's funny haha because Meddy's yellow and green.
Oh, the Mets colors are orange and blue and a little bit of white, but yeah.
Close enough.
Yellow and green, yeah. You got it.
It's because
it's my fucking...
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, if you want to send us any
Holy
questions,
shit.
you can send them to questions@dipships.boats or respond to the tweet put out almost every Sunday, or just tweet them at us at DipShipsPod
Oh.
on Twitter.
Yeah, you don't have to wait until Sunday. You can just,
Yeah, you can.
you know,
just fucking
when if it's like a Wednesday and you're curious about something.
Inspiration strikes.
Exactly.
Or like, you know, bored, alone on a
Or-
Saturday
oh,
night,
man.
how pathetic. You
Got
know?
that poster of
It
GTA
doesn't-
4.
It doesn't even need to be your. It was San Andreas. Thank you very much.
Oh, my bad.
and-
I didn't mean disrespect.
And it honestly,
I did.
it doesn't even need to be your own question. You found something on fucking where do people go on Reddit? That
Where
you
do
go
people
like,
go?
hey, that would be an interesting thing to bring up to the D-Ship boys. Then do it.
Are
Send
you
it on
saying that
Twitter
we are the
or
real
email.
life equivalent of the Yu-Gi-Oh card D Boys?
Oh right, yes, that does exist. No,
Damn, no, we are.
So, Hams asks, this is great because the title to this email is Guess the Slur.
Oh, no.
I'm here for it. I was
I-
born to be canceled.
I saw this on my phone in the middle of the week and I went, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
So, I've recently been on a kick of revisiting shit I liked as a kid, barely watched anything because being a retail worker fucking sucks. One of these happened to be Ben 10. In my travels, I found out Ben has straight up said a slur during an episode.
Oh.
Ooh.
So since PM is canonically 56 years old, I assume the series passed him by and I want him to guess the slur.
Okay, so it can't be something obvious like the N or F words.
Yeah.
Here are your
Um,
options. It's multiple choice.
A multiple
okay.
choice.
A through E. Which one of these, I believe these are all names of aliens. Which of
Okay.
these is the slur? A, Diamond Head. B, the worst. C, Wild Mutt. D, Sludge Puppy.
Hmm.
Or E, Upchuck.
Okay. I don't think it's E because I think Upchuck, I feel like it's a Canadian thing. I feel like I've heard that on Canadian like comedy television.
Oh, there's an additional note that says Ben then went on to say how he gets a pass since his cousin married. What?
Wow!
There's no way that was in a real episode of Ben 10!
I don't know.
It was actually.
All right, hang on. Let's get PM's guess.
And it's not that his cousin married one, it's that his cousin was one.
I don't know if that gives him a pass.
Which means that his uncle or aunt married one.
PM, what do you think it is?
Give me C and D again.
C is Wild Mutt, and D is Sludge Puppy.
I'm gonna go with D.
Yeah, that's also my guess.
Is that your final answer?
It is.
You got it!
You're correct, yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
Yeah.
God.
His cousin is a shape-shifting mud creature, and they decided, let's call it a sludge puppy.
I thought his cousin was a ginger wizard.
Yeah, they're, I just looked it up. Their race is, they're
People
called,
have more than one cousin.
I don't know if
they are
that's real.
called Lenopans.
Okay.
And in the trivia section on the Lenopan page on the ben10.fandom.com wiki, it says, Sludge Puppy is an offensive racial slur for the Lenopans.
Oh my God.
Although plumbers have been calling them sludge puppies, it is unknown if they knew the Lenopans' real species name.
God.
Wow.
Apparently, the only one who was shown having an issue with the term was one whose name was Deefus.
Is this all in the email, or did you pull up the wiki?
I pulled up the wiki. Fucking Deefus.
Oh, God.
He's such a deefus about this right
my
now. I want
God.
you to know.
I know. Hey, guys, what's everyone's favorite dwarf from The Hobbit?
Samwise.
Close enough. Mine is Beaufort.
Beaufort, he's not!
Yeah!
Oh.
That's a real name, by the way. He exists.
Yelly Ondello asks, I got myself these different flavor Kit Kats last Halloween because you guys mentioned them, and most of them came with questions.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw them at you guys until they're used
You're
up.
asking us the Kit Kat question?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're throwing them at us until they're used up.
That's very funny. We're getting
So,
popsicle stick riddles.
Would you rather have to parallel park every time you go out or be caught in every single red light?
Parallel park 100% of the time.
I can't drive.
Parallel park, no questions asked.
Can-
I would scream and kill somebody if I get behind that many red lights.
Same.
I am in no rush to get anywhere, so red lights.
I think
I would prefer to be late.
Okay, so...
As much as I hate parallel parking, I would just start running red lights at a certain point.
Exactly. Like, oh.
I think I have to say red lights just because I can't regular park.
Yeah, I would, if that happened, I would go to the fucking police academy and become a pig so I could run red lights as I pleased. Like...
The DNA surgery they have there is quite extensive. Like, you come out smelling like bacon.
I'll make you smell like bacon. Punished Yoshi asks, what is a sequel or prequel to a piece of media that has ruined the whole series or franchise for you?
Oof.
Star Wars?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Mine technically isn't a sequel.
Is it a prequel?
No, it's a continuation of... Anyway, it's Yu Yu Hakusho. That last season of Yu Yu Hakusho that came out
Yeah, that's
is
fair.
so bad that it actively kind of ruins the rest of it because I
Wasn't
can't
that the Dark
think...
Tournament?
No.
No, not Dark Tournament. Dark Tournament was season 1.
It's Dark Tournament is 2 and most of 3.
But, like, past the Sensui stuff, because Sensui was cool, but it was, like, literally the last season where they're deciding who's going to be the new king of the demon world. That had such potential to be so cool. You could have had another fucking demon tournament arc on your hands, and you fucked it. You fucked it so hard. You built up to it for like 12 episodes, and then you just shat the bed. And then you fucking gave me like a clip show of things that happened, but we're not going to show you any of it.
The Shaman King.
It was so utterly disappointing. Either that or part 5 of JoJo.
Come on, dog.
It's a bad part.
Why you keep hating on my boy?
It's a bad part. Poorly written. Worst villain.
You're a bad fart, idiot.
Damn. Got him.
Alright, but Jorno's theme, though.
Jorno's theme's really fucking good.
Honestly, the only good thing about that fucking part.
Fucked.
I missed him. This is okay.
You're fucked.
Mr. got killed like 7 times.
He got better. Sequel or prequel that ruined the whole thing?
I mean, whatever they put out next for Metal Gear Solid.
The Hobbit prequel is also, well, like, the trilogy isn't very good, but I can still watch Lord of the Rings, so...
Oh man, do I have bad news about the Netflix show?
There is no Netflix show.
Aren't they making one?
Do you
Or
mean
are
Rings
you
of
doing
Power
that
on
thing?
Amazon?
Yeah, that's it, thank you.
Yeah, it's fine, I watched that too. I would rather watch that entire show than the War of the Five Armies again.
That's fair.
This sucks because I know I have an answer, but I can't remember what the fuck it is.
It's always like that. Someone asks you and you're like, I know! I have immediately forgotten everything I've ever watched.
Oh, here's something more relevant. That fucking Velma garbage that's come out recently for the spin-off
Yeah.
of
This
the
doesn't ruin all
Can
of
I just-
Scooby-Doo.
That
I
is
wish I had
garbage.
I wish I had the tweet in front of me. My favorite tweet about that whole thing is someone that was like, you know, like, I feel like it's just missing the point, blah, blah, blah. And someone's like, that's a good point, but I think you're comparing it to the wrong thing. It's clearly trying to parody Riverdale. And he's like, okay, yeah, fair counter, but let me remind you that I think it's fair to compare Scooby-Doo to Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Get fucking owned,
I
idiot.
know, it's so fucking funny. Anyway,
you know
the
what?
writers of Turf, don't watch it.
Dead Space 3.
Oof.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dead Space 3 is a very good Lost Planet game.
It is a very good Lost Planet game, and Lost
Problem
Planet 3
is, it's called Dead Space. And yeah, Lost Planet 3 is a decent Dead Space game.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let me go out of my lane here a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Amnesia the Machine for Pigs.
Oh, all
I
right.
never liked any of those games.
I
The
saw-
Dark
well-
Descent is a it is a classic in terms of not survival horror. What's the other horror genre?
Fuck.
Runaway, don't touch me horror.
Sort of,
I
but
guess I would call it survival horror.
yeah, it
No,
technically
but
still
survival-
is.
Survival horror to me is where you can fight back.
Yeah, you can find this is a
It's about
fuck
rationing,
you.
but
Yeah,
this is
Ron.
still technically about rationing, but you're rationing like matches instead of ammo.
Yeah, but you can't fight back. If a
Yeah.
fucking zombie man walks up to you, you're
a
gonna die to the
Slender-like.
zombie man.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
kinda.
But
I'm sure
but
there's
not
a proper
collective
name
foe.
for this, but fuck
a
it.
spooky walking simulator.
Sure. The Dark Descent is a classic among the horror genre, and A Machine for Pigs just kind of shits the bed. And then the third one came out. I forget
There
what
was
it's
a third
called.
one?
Yes, there was a third one.
Oh,
And
no.
it was definitely better than Machine for Pigs, but still not anywhere near as good as the Dark Descent.
I think a lot of what made the Dark Descent good, and I don't know if the other two games had this, because like I saw Dark Descent everywhere, like on the internet when it hit and launched and everything, and I've seen nothing
Like
about
50
Machine for
years
Pigs
ago.
or this mythical third game.
Well,
I saw a little bit about Machine for Pigs, but it wasn't as much as Amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I have an answer.
Let's go.
Kamen Rider 01, another story, my genre.
I was gonna say for you, Carl, the O's movie or whatever.
Also the O's movie.
Damn.
You know, pretty much any Kamen Rider movie after that part, Super Rider War?
Yeah.
Pretty much any Kamen Rider movie in the last couple years.
That's very unfortunate.
Kamen Rider Saber almost made me completely give up watching fucking Kamen Rider. What a dog shit series.
Damn.
On the other foot, Tar Big Boot asks us favorite episode, not show, this season. They've called dibs on the episode with Unohana's Bankai.
Haven't been watching Bleach, Chief.
PM, do you want to say like a My Hero scene or something?
There's so many good ones.
Can't, because Misha will kill him.
You know what? I'll make it as non-spoiler as possible. Mainly because I haven't watched Chainsaw Man or Bleach, so...
That's
Say
fair.
this, but we're about to spoil Misha.
The episode where there's a scene with Bakugo and All Might having a nice, deep conversation was one of my favorite conversations that the series has ever had, and therefore one of my favorite episodes
That's fair.
this season.
I'm about to say, like, you know that scene where the dude says Roseblood is the sled, and Misha's gonna be like, come the fuck on!
In an effort to not also say a My Hero scene, I don't remember what episode of Blue Lock this is, but one of the characters is named Bachira, just essentially 1v11s, and it's really fucking good. It's just 3 minutes of him being the best you've ever seen.
It is the scene where Freebird starts playing.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
The dude says, "Manners maketh the man."
I am going to say, Bocchi the Rock.
Specifically, is it that episode where they're on the floor screaming because it's funny?
Yeah, me too, bitch.
Every episode.
They said episode.
Yeah, all of them.
Good
Goddamn.
pick.
I like it a lot. If we want to be super specific, last episode of Mob Psycho Season 3.
Fair enough. I like how your very specific one isn't even from the show you said was all of them.
Well, I mean, you know. Maddie, did you say one?
I'll agree with Bocchi the Rock.
Hell yeah.
All
Good.
of Bocchi the Rock. It's a good
Damn
pick.
you both.
I hate this podcast.
So what's wrong with you? Why?
You drive me to drink.
Why? For what reason?
Drive me to drink.
I would get up to reach for a drink, but I don't want to throw up my back again.
For what
Next question.
reason, you fucking old coot?
Damn.
You can't say that. That's a slur now.
I don't think it is.
You fucking Crash Bandicoot looking bitch?
Next question.
Tanya asks, make a drink based on your favorite character and series. Bonus points if you make the drink later on.
Does it count if someone already made a drink based on them?
I mean, maybe.
Sure, whatever. We'll take
Not a
it.
lot.
So, I don't know if anyone ended up watching it, but one of the characters in Edge Runners has a drink named after them, like canonically, after the series.
But that's how Cyberpunk works.
It is how Cyberpunk do. It looks pretty. Hilariously, based on the makeup of the drink, I don't think the character would like it. I probably would, but it's more expensive than I can currently procure.
I mean, you're right, honestly.
I
don't know. I keep remembering that time me and another dude made Aaron Jaeger bombs. Just because it's directly named after the character.
Very
It's
funny.
But I really don't like the fascist anime, so...
That's valid.
and they said something you like. Probably make Sentai shots.
Oh yeah, as long as they're
Sentai
colorful.
shots, that would work. Do that.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Bocchi the shot.
You're so close. I'm gonna steal the drink that Kat made for New Year's.
Yeah.
She made pink cocktails with a vodka, pink lemonade, and Sprite. But, you know, just gonna put like the little stones, the little like ice stones that you put in instead of ice.
Yeah. The little
One
like
ye-
Stones,
clean.
I think I have some around here
Yeah,
somewhere.
one yellow one, one blue one, Bocchi on the rocks.
Oh man, I really was close.
I hate that, thank you.
Medi.
You know, on the rocks just means with ice, right?
Yes, exactly.
Medi.
Cat does now.
Yeah.
What kind of liquor do you think goes with Bakugo? From my
Whatever makes you hate yourself.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Fireball? Okay, Fireball with Pop Rocks in it.
Yeah, that could work.
At least mix it with Angry
Salt
Orchard.
the Rim Orange.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that
actually,
would work.
yeah. Mix it with Angry Orchard.
There you go,
No.
Fireball, Angry Orchard, and Pop Rocks.
No, you
Some
know
Angry
what
Balls.
you do? Here's what you do.
Oh, the Pop
All
Rocks
right.
are a chaser.
No. Well, yes, Pop Rocks Chaser, but also you salt the rim with Pop Rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you're
that's so
doing like
good.
a tequila
Pop
shot.
Rocks. You salt the rim with orange Pop Rocks, and then you get Fireball, and you get something overproof, probably a rum,
Mm-hmm.
and then you light the overproof.
Nice. I'll order it.
So you
I'm
get
not
a flame-
making it.
Yeah.
That sounds
So
fucking
you get
good.
an literal
Right.
explosive Bakugo.
God.
Because the over... Oh, there we go. That's a good one.
You know what?
Fucking someone patent that for me. Thank you.
Mark this down. Whenever we're all together, Medi's gonna
And he
make us
just
some
invented another
Bakugo
new shot, which is so much better than the chicken nugget
Oh
shot.
god.
Well,
Yeah. Don't wall that. Don't wall that.
no, see, it's not about the taste or the texture. It's about the creative process.
You just like the creative process of the chicken nugget shot because you showed me that Tumblr post and then I figured it out.
Yeah, I'm
shut
just
up,
glad you
whore.
made it real.
I made it real because you showed it to me and I went, I can do that.
Did we all say our answers?
I
Yeah.
think so.
All right. Lordy Fars asks, predicts 2023's meme of the year.
Duck.
duck.
Yeah, Doc.
Gotta be
Yeah,
Duck.
Doc.
It's duck.
Post this duck.
You know,
This
we
Duck?
need to make, because it's popular currently, we need to make TikToks of the duck, but with that fucking Miss Piggy song.
I don't know what you're talking
boars-
about. Oh my god.
Do it for you.
Yeah, the big nosed dog ones. Let me do it for you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
When did this start?
I was just gonna say,
Oh.
just replace. Yeah, you know the cougar meme.
Yeah.
Oh,
The-
fuck a googer, but oh, fuck a duck.
Cougar. Oh, fuck a dooger. Wait, no. Wait,
No,
I don't know if that's a slur or not. Wait, no.
Hell yeah, Dooger. That also sounds like a slur.
Right.
That's why I said no.
Also, this is what I'm referencing. It's these fucking nasty ass dogs. This stupid song playing.
What the fuck? I haven't seen these at all.
Oh, I have seen this. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so popular.
Because those dogs are funny to look at. They got big
They
noses.
They are. I like the ones where people have the socks.
Me too.
Oh, the one with the pizza?
It's really funny. I see videos of people like poking their noses and their whole entire nose just shifts to the side. I'm like, you broke his goddamn nose.
He broke his face.
So what you did? You broke his face.
Broke his goddamn face. That's my favorite meme right now. I sat in a call with fucking Eri and Jordan high off their fucking asses playing Portal 2, just constantly going like and just making them fucking piss themselves.
Oh god.
Like, you gotta stop. I'm like, what do you mean?
Ah.
Jude
Ah.
asks us, hello, dip shippers. I want to
Hi.
ask, maybe you already asked, but I'm sorry if it was. What is a food or place you've had a friend always bug you to try
Oh,
or go to? Well, I already have my answer.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Wait, PM, did you say Guam?
I think he said
He said
Oh,
I said,
okay.
"Oh."
I thought that you very quickly while Carl was saying Guam, and I'm like, my brain went what? Wait, what?
No.
Wait, what?
No,
Who's trying to take you to Guam?
You see, I am the friend who's trying to bug people to go places, and it's me trying to get people to go to the Rainforest Cafe.
Been there, done that. Let's go.
That's unfortunately my answer. Is that
It's Carl. Your answer is Carl.
the answer is Carl? And
Listen,
the
the
answer
one in
fucking
Canada is
Rainforest Cafe.
privately owned, and they have a shark in their fucking fish tank. It's cool.
What?
Good for them.
They have a shark?
It's cool.
Guys, can
I
we
think
go to the
got Nick on board
Rainforest
for the
Cafe in
Rainforest
Canada?
Cafe plan.
Yeah.
Just the one. I can't do all of them.
It's okay. One is
Let's-
fine.
Yeah, let's go to what's that convention that happens on both sides of the Hoover Dam?
I didn't know
don't
that one
know.
existed.
I didn't either.
Yeah, let's go to that convention that happens on both sides of the Hoover Dam so we can hit both Rainforest Cafes while we're there. Oh.
I think for me it's sushi. Everyone's always like, it's so good, just try this one. Blech.
Yeah, realistically, it's majority of like fish dishes. I mean, I'll eat it if there's no other option, but if there is an option, I will avoid fish.
I'm
My
fine
family's
with
always
most
trying to-
fish. It's just like
Yeah, same.
fucking raw fish is weird. I
Yeah,
don't
My
like
I
it.
family
like
was
fish a
trying
lot.
to get me to eat shrimp
Uh-huh.
for since I've been born, and even before I knew that shrimp had shit veins, I was like, no, gross. Ugh.
Yeah,
All
they're
right,
shit veins, and also they're sea bugs. I
Yeah,
don't.
I
eat,
think I
don't
tried
eat
one once
fucking
and I
land
threw up.
bugs.
Yeah, but they crunch real good.
Land bugs or
Yeah,
shrimp?
that's all the fucking
Shrimp.
crunchy shit you're eating.
Eh.
But they're supposed to remove the shit vein.
Yeah, they're supposed to, but a lot of places don't. There's a Chinese food place I order from sometimes where my mom would get fried shrimp and I'd bite into it and I'd be like, they still left the shit vein in there. It's just there. I'm eating fucking shrimp shit right now. It's gross.
Terrible. But yeah, most fish I like. I don't like sushi at all.
Maddie, did you have your answer? Was it also Rainforest Cafe?
I said, shrimp.
Oh,
Shrimp.
was it the shrimp? It was the shrimp.
Yeah. We literally did. Have you
Get
not been
fucked.
paying attention?
Carl.
No, I didn't know if that was your answer, if you were just giving a specific thing because we were talking about fish-related things.
That's
No,
fair.
that's my answer.
Okay.
Shrimp.
I thought you were
Yeah,
just adding to the conversation of the fish subject.
No, shrimp, leave
No.
me alone.
Okay.
No, fish came from Medi Singh shrimp.
I'm gonna fish you out of the fucking ocean and bop you on
Shrimp,
the
leave
head.
me alone. Thank you.
Was that a small go away?
Yes. it's the emoji of the shrimp and then leave me alone.
Oh, what was the... I was looking at one, and now it's gone. Where did it go?
It shrimply escaped.
shrimply escaped me. Damn, what did you do to it?
I used to try to get you to drink all the time. And you used to be like, no, I'm straight edge. And then I got you to drink.
Yeah, and I turned 21 and I was like, yeah, I can try it.
And also, you're not straight.
So fucking true.
Or edge.
Well, I mean...
Listen, I've met Shadow the Hedgehog. You are no Shadow the Hedgehog.
You met Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yeah. Fan meetup.
Did he say, like, anything cool? Like, about us?
Oh, about us? No.
Oh.
Alright, shut your little whore mouths. We have one. Andrew asks us, Happy New Year, crew.
Hi,
Thanks, it's
Happy
the 15th.
My question... I hate you. My question for you all is, what was your favorite bit from DipShips in 2022 that you really enjoyed or thought was funny?
Duck.
Duck was not in 2022.
Okay, my favorite DipShips bit...
Or was it?
I think it started in 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duck started in 2022.
Wow.
It's just going to be the hot meme of this year.
Yes.
The meme, if you will.
My favorite bit was, do you guys remember the video that one guy made of the 50th anniversary best bits?
Yes.
My favorite was in that video at the end where he included the 2 minutes of PM screaming prices.
Yes, the money squawks.
Yeah, that was my favorite DipShips bit.
My favorite bit is probably when you guys lost the bet and had to make homebrew coffee.
Oh, God.
With the special ingredients.
Ah, yes.
Ugh.
Well, I didn't have to do that, but I tried it anyway.
You didn't have to, but I got you to take a sip.
And PM was like, I win! I get everything I want!
That was
still pretty funny.
I got everything I wanted that day.
I enjoyed episode 1 of Medi's Nightmare Kitchen. Episode 2 coming eventually.
I feel like my favorite one wasn't from DipShips itself, but from PM versus Anime, where PM didn't have toilet paper in his bathroom and shit all over the place.
That was really good.
That's a valid hope.
That one was amazing.
Poor Solomon Moto, he never saw it coming.
Poor Solomon!
Just my favorite part is you were gone for so long, and then we just see a message. PM is typing, help.
Oh, God.
So good.
Oh.
God, what other bits happened last time? My memory's so fucking bad.
God,
Right?
same. Everyone's like, your grandma probably has dementia, and I'm like, so do I.
Bob Saget as a name was really funny.
He's just mood bitch. There was that, I want to say 5 days where we were doing Zeus check-ins.
Is this? Oh, how could I forget the day to remember Teeny? The 9/11 menu.
I completely forgot about it, so it was not a day to remember.
PM, we agreed to never forget again.
Squonk? Squonk was a good one.
Good.
That time that I had to that we had to get Casey on because half the show wasn't happening. Cornhole was good.
Oh, that fucking half episode where I showed up in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That
Your
10
perfect
minutes
attendance.
was probably the last best 10 minutes of this podcast we ever done.
Ah.
It was a solid 10 minutes.
You're about to be solid 10 feet underground.
Damn.
I was sleeping
Going the extra mile. He really doesn't want you to come back.
Let's do this one here quick from Rosen. Rosenthorn asks, what is the most important element of an anime when first watching it? Story, characters, animation, etc.
Oxygen.
What?
Okay.
No,
The
sure.
most important element.
Yeah,
Nope.
okay.
Oxygen.
Mhm.
Of an anime!
We die without it.
The words of an anime are right there! Anime doesn't give you oxygen!
It could.
Yeah, but without oxygen, we'd all be dead, so we
I'm
couldn't
gonna
watch
go into
anime.
your room and strangle you silly.
Anyway,
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I think my favorite is just the concepts introduced in the world building. Things with really interesting power systems or just weird shit going on in the world really gets me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I need within the first 4 episodes, I need your story hook, whatever, the base premise to really sink its teeth into me in the first 4 episodes. And within the first 6 episodes, I need a pop-off. You need to get me to fucking pop the fuck off for me to finish your season.
Now, I too require a pop off, and fellas, you know that I am a gentleman and a scholar, and that I focus on the things that truly matter the most. What matters the most to me is you need to have a character that I want to fuck so goddamn hard.
I mean, a nice pair of titties is nice every now and then.
You gotta get me interested in one of them. I want to lick some of their fucking body parts.
Stop thinking about armpits. We're in a fucking podcast, dude.
Sorry, I'm staring at MBT again.
I could tell. I know you want to cut your tongue on the edges of his mouth, but like
He wants to lick the Progussy.
That sucks.
No.
That
No.
sucks. The story really has to be an interesting enough premise for me to really like start to watch it, and then it has to be the animation and characters have to really get me into the story enough to care.
Yeah.
As someone who's watched,
go ahead.
all right. As someone who's watched at this point almost 11 seasons of Supernatural, I'll watch whatever garbage you put in front of me.
How dare you call Supernatural garbage? Only like 4 of those seasons were actually garbage.
I don't know.
Look, I'm a Supernatural fan.
It's
I
more
haven't finished it.
I have to finish it still.
I'm a Supernatural fan. I don't watch the
I
shit.
can't wait to finish it one day.
Don't fuck with Persona 5 fans. We haven't played the game.
Look, listen, when Lucifer's Son
Issue
got
Jordan.
introduced, I just, I didn't fall off, but I had things more important at the time, and
It's
I couldn't
okay.
continue.
Here, in the present day of 4 seasons ago, in season 11, Lucifer's Cage is back.
Don't worry, everyone had more important things to do.
That's why I'm only watching it now. I no longer do.
Also, when you got rid of Crowley, kind of put a damper on my mood to continue watching the series.
Mr.
Anyway, what was I gonna
Crowley.
Oh,
What?
if you can get me to cry within the first, 3 to 4 episodes, or at least tear up, I'll continue watching your shit.
I can't
Give me a
use
good
that
cry.
metric. I cry far too often.
Not really about the anime, just, you know.
just in general. But literally, I was
The other
watching...
day you were thinking about snakes?
They don't have any arms! But no, I was watching some fucking anime. It was a sports anime, of course. There was a really hype moment, and 2 characters who had been enemies high-fived, and I cried.
God, you're so
So-
sad.
It doesn't work. I can't use that as a good metric.
I cannot
You
tell
really
you.
need more friends, in physical
no,
real life.
No. Here's the thing. I sympathize. I sympathize with Nick because I cannot tell you how many times that over the course of me watching anime over the years on the internet, either with KZ or with you guys, I cannot tell you how many times I've muted to cry. It's on camera. It's only ever appeared once, and that was when me and KZ were watching Fairy Tail back in the day. And it was very early on. It's like when the whole Fairy Tail guild was around. Oh God, what's her name? Lucy.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, we wouldn't abandon you." And then she starts crying, and then I'm like, "Somebody give the bitch a hug, please."
Well, that's where I'm at with Nick right now, where I'm like, man, Nick needs like a friend to just have skinship with for 5 minutes.
Damn.
Nick needs to go out to a bar with the bros.
I'm sorry. For the next month, I'm going to be thinking about you need friends.
Oh, God. Hey, do you guys want a boat fact?
I don't know, man.
Depends. Does that boat have friends?
More than me.
Probably. It's probably had a lot of orgies on it.
Listen, we're friends. It's just I can very clearly not give you the physical affection you need, as I am states away.
Let's get that boat.
Allow me to tell you all about Caligula's giant ship.
Oh shit, the Emperor?
Caligula's giant ship is also known as, get this, very creative name, the Round Ship,
Okay.
as it was a giant fucking wooden circle. It's just a big fucking wood circle that took about half an hour to turn around 180.
Just row in the other
awesome.
direction,
It is
idiot.
300 is 312 by 341 feet. with a beam of about 67 feet, 6 decks high, displaced a minimum of 7,400 tons, and carried a crew of 700 to 800 people.
Oh my god.
So it was just a fucking floating coliseum, basically?
Just a big fucking floating coliseum.
Big old circle.
Guys, hear me out here. What if I built just really big fucking circle and we sailed it on the ocean?
Fuck yeah, boss.
We could carry so much stuff like that. They're like, we can't turn. We can't turn.
Again, you say they can't turn. They just had to, like, row in the other direction. It is a circle.
Yeah, it is a circle being pushed by the fucking wind. You can't row too well against the wind with a boat that big.
It was being pushed by the wind. They didn't have masts back then. They had oars.
I don't
When
know.
did
They
they
could
have
have
masts?
boats.
I have no idea, actually. Either way, Caligula fucked a lot of people on those boats.
Caligula fucked a lot of
Yeah,
people
me
in
too.
A lot
general.
of people. A lot of syphilis.
I mean, he
Well-
had the room for it.
Yeah, that's true.
He also was known for, being like, hey guys, what if we built a bridge that's just a boat? What if we just had bridge boats? Wouldn't that be cool?
Bridge boat!
What if we just had a bridge boat?
That's such a good concept, because if you got them all in the same place at the same time, you could make a bigger bridge.
Look, he was a man ahead of his time. He was way into docking before anybody else.
Apparently he was, because he had, like, these ships called Nemi ships that were, like, party boats, pretty much. These huge fucking
Pleasure
boats.
palaces.
Yes.
Oh shit,
They
duck game?
basically they had little tiny cities on the back, basically.
Yeah. And they were like, these things are insane because they have fucking working aqueducts on them.
Oh my god.
Like, actual plumbing on the boats before
There's a picture
that
of
was
one.
a thing.
Huh.
It's like, oh, that's
But
fucking
it was
crazy.
easier to do in small scale than it was to do in city scale at that point.
Yeah. People were like,
Wow.
these things are fucking crazy. The fact that they could get water up and into the boat and then out again.
Without sinking?
Yeah, it's like, damn. Again, too bad about all the syphilis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Killed a lot of people.
I'm sure they would have been dead by now anyway.
Oh, well, I mean, by now, yeah.
I would like to hope so by now.
Except for that one cousin of his.
Well,
We don't talk about him. Thank you all for listening to this
Good
episode of
old syphilis
DipShips,
Ben.
the legitimate boating podcast. We hope you all enjoyed it. Remember, if you'd like to support us directly, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod and support us at any level that you feel you can afford to, if you can afford to. And if you can't afford to, then just remember that podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth. So share the podcast around with anyone who you think would enjoy it.
Yeah, if you know anybody that needs friends, hook 'em up with Nick. We can set up a play date.
Yeah.
And while
Have
you're
him
at
hug
it,
it out.
while
Listen,
you're at it, share this podcast with them.
you can't let him off the leash. It's very important. He can get out the window and get hurt, and we don't want that happening. Make sure he doesn't wrap himself around a pole and smack his face against it again. He cried for 6 hours after the last time.
it hurt.
Don't forget to watch DipShips, our humble Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series with me and PM dueling each other. We're having a good time so far.
We're in the GX era, baby.
I'm sorry.
Not yet. I don't think. I
think by the
we're
time this
still an
episode comes
episode
out-
behind.
Do you have level monsters yet?
Yes.
We've
Then you're in
had level
GX.
monsters.
No, there
were
we
levels
haven't
before
level
that.
monsters.
GX starts
Oh.
in not Ancient Sanctuary. What the fuck's the pack called? Whatever one has Ancient Gear Golem in it, that's the first pack, because it's where the elemental heroes are introduced. That is officially the start of the GX era. Also check out Millennium Microphone and the Millennium Microphone Master Saga, or M3S, the best mess on YouTube.
Fuck you.
Very good series. That's all if you like Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, even if you don't like Yu-Gi-Oh!, you should listen to Millennium Microphone, because it's good and I'm on it and it's good. I think that's another episode, fellas. I think we're good here.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's alright.
I need to go recover from that fucking 3rd degree burn.
Make sure you put on a lot of aloe vera.
I'm gonna need it.
I'm gonna have a cold and lonely night with this picture of MBT.
I'm just gonna go
Thank you all for
fucking sit
listening.
in the shower.
And we'll see you all on the Nautical Mile.
Toodles.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna go pop more pills.
Oh, the Quaaludes! I gotta get more Quaaludes in my body! I'm gonna punch all those toddlers!